Kol Hal Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai Bahashem Rakakodash, double honest to GMS and Thomas Truth. Ecclesiasticus 12 and 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like his iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. So we know that the world's being transformed as we speak, and one of the deceptions that they have is this gig work. So let's just take a look at this video because it shows the realities of the gig work economy, which isn't about enriching you, it's about enriching them.
You've probably heard it 1,000 times. Be your own boss, work when you want, earn what you deserve. That's the glossy promise of the gig economy, the new frontier of modern work. It's the world of Uber, Doordash, Fiverr, and countless apps that let you trade your time and labor for instant pay. On the surface, it feels empowering. No managers, no cubicles, no fixed schedules, just freedom. But what if that freedom is an illusion, one carefully designed to make you feel independent, while someone else quietly takes most of the profit? This is the story of how the gig economy became one of the biggest psychological and financial scams of the 21st century. It's a system built not to liberate workers, but to disguise old-fashioned exploitation with sleek technology and clever branding. Let's start with the promise. When Uber first launched, it sold itself as a revolution, a way for everyday people to make extra income using their own cars. Drive when you want, they said. Be your own boss. It was seductive. Millions signed up. Within a few years, gig work spread to everything. Food delivery, design, writing, cleaning, pet sitting, tutoring. If something could be done by a human, there was an app to monetize it. But something subtle happened in the process. The boundary between job and hustle dissolved. The language of work shifted from wages and rights to flexibility and opportunity. In reality, that shift was not about empowering workers, it was about transferring risk. Traditionally, a company hiring an employee provides benefits, health insurance, job security, paid leave, and sometimes a pension. Those costs are part of what makes formal employment expensive. The gig model flips that entirely. Workers become independent contractors, which means the company has no obligation to provide anything. Not healthcare, not minimum wage, not even guaranteed hours. It is a corporate sleight of hand that transforms what used to be the company S responsibilities into the worker S personal problem. You don't have to buy your own car, pay your own insurance, cover your own maintenance, and save for your own retirement, all while the platform skims 20-40% off the top of every job you complete. Let's put that in perspective. Imagine you're a rideshare driver who earns $100 a day. After Uber's cut, you're left with maybe $70. Subtract gas, vehicle wear, and taxes, and suddenly you're making less than minimum wage. Yet the app still shows a satisfying graph of your earnings ticking upward with messages like, "You're killing it today," and "One more trip for a bonus." It's gamification, the deliberate use of psychological tricks to keep you chasing the next ride, the next order, the next gig. In the old industrial model, workers were exploited by the factory owner. In the new digital model, the factory has been replaced by an algorithm, but the exploitation remains. The app doesn't yell at you, it doesn't fire you. It simply manipulates your behavior through nudges, ratings, and incentives. You're being managed, just not by a human being. You're managed by code. And here's where the illusion deepens. The gig economy thrives on the appearance of abundance. You see thousands of jobs available, short tasks, quick pay, flexibility. But what you don't see is the oversupply of labor intentionally created by these platforms. The more drivers, designers, and couriers they onboard, the more downward pressure there is on wages. The algorithm's goal isn't to make sure everyone earns fairly. It's to make sure the platform always has cheap, available labor at any hour of the day. It's a race to the bottom, wrapped in the language of opportunity.
So imagine now when they introduce this mark of the beast, this RFID microchip, what sort of deception they're going to use. We're already in the time period where they want everyone to have a digital ID. A lot of countries now exploring digital money, so digital euro, digital pound, digital dollar, and then that final piece when they introduce that mark of the beast, they're going to come with some heavy deception. So this isn't anything new for Esau Edom. He is the master of deception.